radio, 600 feet from one radio to another radio. Inside a house and inside a car. I say that because it's not 6 Okay. There's a big obstruction between me and my house, unfortunately. But I'm about 2,000 feet away from the house where the radio is. So now I'm going to go out and go 4,000 feet, and I'm on the Retevis radio.
Okay, this will be an outdoor test of the Retevis handheld radios. I also have a helper helping me pause and start the camera. So there's going to be some pausing on this one. There's no need to for me to have to make 20-minute videos to get 3 minutes of video out.
Okay, this is Daniel, Blue Thunder, 2169, KE7UUM, all that good stuff, doing the test radios. Both of them are outside, and I'm at about the 2,000 mark, the same place I was the last time. But they're both outside, and man, I'm wondering if there's any difference. Okay, I'm off to the second spot. Please, there'll be a pause in the video, and then I'll be back. Hello, I'm back at spot number 2, about 4,000 feet away from my house, testing out the Retevis radios, handheld radios. Do a comparison. When I was at this spot last time, you couldn't hear me from the Retevis radio. I was using a different radio, but hopefully you can hear me this time. Okay, test complete at this spot.
So I thought really quick I would do show you just a quick thing on the software, and on these radios. I've been calling them Retevis, but I've actually heard people say Retevis, or so I'm not sure. Forgive me if I'm saying the names wrong. Let's first off, I always make sure I've already got the programming cable plugged into the radio and to the computer, and I've already gone up here, and what you want to do is click on, first off, is read from radio to see what's in the radio. And so that's what I did. It's really hard to see this frequency, but it's 15182, just like the transmit. I haven't tried to change those, and I haven't desired to change those. I don't think you can anyways, but I figured that, you know, these are a type of tone, and I'm going to, I'm not going to mess with those today, right now. I don't know what low power is, but I notice I can go on here and click low. And when I first got this radio, two of these were on low, and I put them all up on high. You're only allowed 2 watts, and they only do 2 watts on high anyways. These channels 1 and 2 come narrow band. 3, 4, and 5 on these radios come wideband. I did get this programming sorry, I forgot to say this sooner, but I got the programming software from the company. After getting the radios, I contacted the company, and they sent me the software. So this software came right from the company. Whoops. So something I was wondering, and I'm going to use channel 5. I'm going to turn this on. And now I'm going to write to radio. Make sure my radio is turned on. It is. So turn it on, start, and I've got this Bofang. There's a Bofang sitting right here that you can't, oh, it's taking a while. Wow, but it goes very quick. I've got a Bofang radio sitting right here for receive only. Not going to use it to transmit. So, and it's sitting on 5. I'm going to turn the Retevis radio off and then back on.
Radio 5.
It's on channel 5. 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's very low. I don't know if that's because the compound door is on. Let's turn it back off. And right to radio. That does go by quick once it starts. I always turn the radio off whenever I plug a programming software into it, and the computer.
Open the radio 5.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Didn't really seem like it made a difference. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Audio. Okay. So I'm not going to go through every single one of these settings here. The optional features, the squelch. Squelch is at 3. The timeout timer in seconds is at 180. So at 180 seconds, it will unkey if you're got the PTT button pushed down. Voices in English. Battery saving rate. Well, I think, you know what? I'm going to have to play around with that, but I'm probably going to turn that down to the lowest thing. I'm not really fond of battery saving because sometimes they cut off a first part of the syllable or something. So, oh, I can just turn it off there. It looks like, hey, what do you know? And then the key beep. I guess.
Open the radio.
There's no keys on here, so I'm not sure what exactly that is. Of course, I can open up. I can clear all data with that one. I don't want to do that. I can open up one that's been saved. I can click here and save this. I'm not really ready to save any of this. Change the COM port. This did it automatically, and I find that to be very useful. Not really sure what to adjustment, what that's for. This software came with really no instructions. Actually, there were no instructions whatsoever. They just sent me a link and I downloaded it. In this day and age, that's kind of scary, right? So, I guess you could always change to Chinese, simplified, and let's go back to English. And yeah, I like English. So last program update. Oh, hey, it gives. I wonder if that's right after I got the radios. Okay, speaking of when I got the radios, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to pause this. So I also wanted to, probably just going to leave it on this screen right here. And, you can, just listen to me talk. These radios they seem to be pretty robust. My son has dropped his a handful of times and it still works really well. Although with MERS, you can have detachable antennas. These particular radios, the antenna does not come off of. That's not such a bad idea. That's not such a bad thing. They did come with a belt clip. I chose not to have a belt clip. Turned on the flash, it didn't help. Okay, I chose not to have a belt clip on mine because I don't. I normally have a case if I'm carrying mine, so I don't. I've broken so many belt clips with other radios. It's not something I use very often. Oh, I was actually going to show you guys. Let me see if I have enough cord. The chargers right here. They don't come with a USB plug that goes in the wall. They just come with the charger. The cord that's attached does not come off. And down here it says DC input 5 volts. So the other end just plugs into a USB. When these things are completely dead, see the red light? Does that change? Looks more orange in the video. When these things are completely dead, they take 2 hours to completely charge. I've never had one take, I've timed the first 3 charges. I completely timed them. And actually, I've timed another charge since then. And I mean, still, it was right at 2 hours, between 1 hour and 55 minutes and 2 hours and 5 minutes. Really close, right in there. Excuse me. So there's, like I said, my son has dropped these. His radio, not mine. I hope he hasn't dropped mine. If he's dropped mine, he's in trouble. But I'm looking at some extra batteries because I like to have, as a person that likes to try to stay prepared, I like to have batteries, extra batteries. But I haven't been able to find any batteries for these that weren't like, they were like $10, $15 per battery. I only paid $15. I think when I got mine, actually, I paid like $16 for my radio. And I've had it for 2.5 months. When I don't talk on mine as much as my son does. I still think that he normally gets about 2 days out of just talking and, talking on it to me. Sometimes I don't respond. I have other radios that I use, so I haven't necessarily just used this one. When I get a new radio, I don't always just use it constantly. I am probably would be better to get a better review out if I did, so I need to start doing that. But actually, I think that I had to leave. I left it on constantly. Sorry, I left the radio on constantly with after a fully charged, because even though they're lithium ion, the first few charges of a battery of a product, I still let it die down all the way. That's how I am. I've always been that way. I'll probably always be that way. But I had to, the first couple times to do that, the radio would set on for like 2.5, 3 days. And that was with use sometimes. I think that to be honest, I've gotten a couple days worth of talking a lot off of it. But that's talking and receiving. That's not constantly keyed up talking. Of course, after the 180 seconds, as the timeout timer is, it will unkey. So if there's anything that anybody would like to specifically know about this software or the radio, anything that maybe I've missed, let me know. Leave a comment. I'll get back to you. I want to say one thing, and I'm a fan of Baofangs, by the way. But one thing I don't like is our chargers. I'm going to show you something to compare. This Retevis radio is really awesome how it's... Hey, it's charged up already? It wasn't that dead, actually, and I haven't been using it that much today. So, there's red. When you put a Baofeng in a charger, it kind of wobbles. This thing is solid, and I can pick it up. And so I'm waiting to come up, and I'm waiting to find a package deal with a charger and a battery, and that I'm probably going to buy. If I could find a battery and a charger together, I would probably buy that. Or if I ever get another one of these radios, which I like, I really do like this radio, I will probably put it in my car. Probably find a way to mount it in my car so I always have it there in my car. These radios would be good for, like if you're backing up a trailer. You don't need a license for these radios, so you can hand it to anybody if you trust anybody, and you're backing up a trailer or something, and you need to help seeing. You got a blind spot. They work really well. Thought I was going to sneeze. Sorry. All right, folks. Well, listen. Hey, I hope you have a wonderful and blessed evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you watch this. Please like, subscribe, and click on that bell if you want to get notified of more radio review, radio content. I try to do as much radio stuff as I can, and I love radio. I am a two-way radio operator. I am not a ham radio operator. I'm not a CB radio operator. I use them both, but I am a radio operator. And I say that nowadays because that covers everything. So, hey, blessings on you and your family.